It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From State Farm Arena, tonight it's the Atlanta Hawks taking on the Miami Heat. The opening tip corralled by the Hawks. They've got it first as we're underway in Atlanta. Here comes the screen. Kyle Lowry sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Miami's got it. Wide open look won't go.
I can't believe he missed that, but look, you have to stay connected to him defensively or he'll eat you alive.
Trae Young. Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. To Oladipo. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets a look. Can't hit.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Fires the three, buries the trifecta.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Butler to Oladipo. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. The drive, right to the basket. Kyle Lowry able to recover with the block. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Oladipo to P.J. Tucker. Oladipo to Lowry. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Full throttle. Right to the basket for the deuce.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Oladipo into the front court. Down 4. Butler guarded by Clint Capella. To Lowry. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark. To Trae Young. John Collins, defended by Tucker. Spinning shot, won't fall.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Capella. Flushes it home.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. 10-6 our score. Oladipo to Lowry. Shot from in close, no good. Hawks with the basketball. To Trae Young. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Not that time.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Textbook defense.
Shooters shoot.
The NBA Season 9 2022 games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Action Infinity 22.
Jay, sometimes it's not just the heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
To Trae Young. Here comes the screen. Beyond the arc for 3. No good. That's great defense. Lowry into the front court. 10-all is our score. Has a look. Well done, Kyle Lowry. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Trae Young to Williams. To Trae Young. Going to launch beyond the arc. He made his first effort, but not that time. To Lowry. Well done, Kyle Lowry. 3 for 4. Good start.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Capella. To Trae Young. Williams. Shot won't go.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Hawks have it. Here comes the screen. Surveys the floor.
Game 3-8 Memphis Grizzlies 127 Los Angeles Lakers 119 final.
5 to shoot for Atlanta. Trying to cash in. Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Butler to bring it up. It's 14-12 to P.J. Tucker. Oladipo. From the painted area, won't go down.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a
Game
power
3-8
lift.
Sacramento Kings 8-8 Portland Trail Blazers 1-0-3 final.
Can't connect from in close. Oladipo into the front court. Lead is 2. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down to Oladipo. To shoot for Miami. Butler for 2. And the rebound pulled in by Capella. Trae Young to Williams. Not that time. Oladipo into the front court.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Changes coming from both sides right now. Tucker. Butler. That's off the side of the rim, short. Bogdanovic sizing up Butler. Thomas. Nothing going here on that drive. Count it.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Lowry picked up by Gorgie Jang to Butler. Has
Game
a
3
chance.
8 Cleveland Cavaliers 8-2 Golden State Warriors 9-6 final.
To Thomas. Short jumper won't go down.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Right.
Oladipo to Lowry. The shot almost.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry.
Game 3 8 Chicago Bulls 9-9 Dallas Mavericks 1-1-3 final.
Probing the defense. Lowry to Oladipo. Weighs his options. Lou Williams with a piece. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Lou Williams. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Oladipo to Butler.
Game 3 8 Denver Nuggets 9-9 Oklahoma City Thunder 9-5 final.
And the finish off the nice step through.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Oladipo into the front court. Trailing by 4. Butler. Won't go. Here's Atlanta. Isaiah Thomas, defended by Tucker. Short jumper, won't fall.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
That's going to be out of bounds. Thomas across the timeline. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. Bam Adebayo. Tips it. They've got it now.
Hey, lock up.
Nice finish at the rim. 20-footer at the buzzer. Through one here at State Farm Arena with the Hawks out in front. Jay and I back to downtown Atlanta after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast, and the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers him and puts him right on balance every time.
The screen sets him up for two.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Here comes the screen. Udonis Haslem sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
James Johnson has got two shots coming. For his career, 69% at the line. Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Thomas into the front court. Minute gone by in this second quarter. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Right to Thomas. Curling inside. Short jumper misses. Butler into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Jimmy Butler now 3 for 9. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball
game. Waiters. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
To Thomas. Right. Count the bucket for two.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Butler to bring it up. Leads one. Waiters. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Thomas with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Nothing going here on that drive. Doesn't have the touch, no good. To Waiters. For three. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Butler to Waiters. Dion Waiters, 2 of 4 now.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Now the Hawks coach going to call a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Blood coming in for both sides.
Number 21, Kyle Lowry.
Williams to right. Rises for the slam.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. It's the Heat with the possession. So Lowry. Lou Williams rejects it. Gorgie Jang snatching it out of the air.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
James Johnson trying to cash in on a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. The free throw good. Caps off the 3-point play. The lead is 4. To right.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
Williams to right. And the slam.
And easy two. Get back on defense.
Number 2,
Miami with the basketball. Lowry. A lot of contact, no whistle.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
So Lowry. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Williams across the timeline. Down 4. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Williams into the front court. Right now, down 7. Down low for Jang. No good. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Here comes the screen. Lowry. Oh, nice find for the basket.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Williams. Nothing going here on that drive. To Williams. James Johnson swats it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end. He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Right with it. They trail by 7 and finishes strong. Now the Heat going to use a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game.
here's an announcement for the parents in the crowd. Have you considered enrolling your son or daughter in one of our summer basketball camps? Space is limited, so you must act soon. Visit our team website for more details.
To Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Butler. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Williams. To Capella. Shot from the lane won't go. Deep right corner. To Butler. It's the Hawks with the basketball. Layup goes down. Well done.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in think you can get more at the rim.
To Butler. Clint Capella pins it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Williams. Screen coming. Williams. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Butler into the front court. Leads 3. To Waiters. Rebound hauled in by Atlanta. To Kevin Huerter. Pass stolen by Miami.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Oh, big finish at the rim.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Curling inside to Williams. The shot clock expires. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Butler. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Trae Young, down low to Williams. Can't connect from in close. To Butler. Tucker. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
One of the hardest working guys in the league, and that's how he got his money. That's his skill set. That weight room continues to pay off.
Trae Young to Capella. To Williams. Oh, he had it. To Butler. Tucker. Gets it in the right corner. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. To Butler. Fires the 3. No good. Williams across the timeline. 9-point margin. Knocks it down from mid-range.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
That's it for the first half, with the Heat in front.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Heat entered the locker room with a comfortable lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Miami Heat. The Hawks were unable to find an offensive flow in the opening half. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. These are the guys getting buckets for the Atlanta Hawks.
First half stats. Player of the half.
Lowry tallied a lot of blocks in the first half and really made his presence known on the defensive end. I bet we end up seeing the opposition get even more timid around him. It's not often you see a guard pile up this many blocks. It just shows you how athletic he really is.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Lowry with it. The lead stands at 9. To Butler. Goes to the right side. Oladipo to Butler. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
They've been getting open looks, makeable shots that just can't find their way in, but it makes these next few offensive possessions down the stretch even more important.
The Hawks with 4 to shoot. For 3, tough shot. He hits.
It just seems like everybody's getting more touches. I'm not saying who, but it seemed like the ball stopped in a certain player's hands, which forced the defense to become stagnant.
Butler to P.J. Tucker. Lowry. And this will be out of bounds off of Butler. Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Trae Young over to the right side. To Trae Young. Able to convert inside.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
And a chance coming up at the line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Kyle Lowry, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws.
Yes, sir. I got ball. I got ball.
Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Shot clock winding down. Capella and Tucker with the rebound. Lowry into the front court. Up by 6. Oladipo. Dwayne Dedmon rocking the rim. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
PJ Tucker with the block. Out of bounds the call off PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker, huge block. Butler to bring it up. It's an 8-point lead. To Oladipo. Tucker. Yes, Victor Oladipo. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make. It's Atlanta ball. Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Knocked loose. He'd come up with it. Cashes in for 2.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
To Trae Young. Dwayne Dedmon sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Deep 2 there, won't go. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. Up a dozen. Oladipo to Lowry. Has a chance. Well done, Kyle Lowry. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Trae Young. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Nothing going here on that drive. Lowry buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
I got this plan. Let's go.
John Collins here against PJ Tucker. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Butler into the front court. His guy's up by 15. Oh, he had him there for a second. Had a good look there, but it's no good. To Kevin Huerter. Lowry has the basketball. To P.J. Tucker. Butler. Has a look. The shot by Butler, no. Trae Young, down low Gallinari. Nice pass to set things up.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Butler to bring it up. The advantage is 13 points. To P.J. Tucker. Scores from the post.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Gets it down to Capella. Won't go.
Don't even play with him. See, he can't guard you.
Danilo Gallinari able to recover with the block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First free throw is good. And he makes them both. Butler into the front court. His team on top by 13. Oladipo guarded by Jang. Butler to Oladipo. Baseline drive. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. Thomas across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Curling inside. Goes reverse to lay it in.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's the Heat with the possession. Lowry to Oladipo. Yes, Victor Oladipo. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Williams to Thomas. Nothing going here on that drive. Bam Adebayo with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Oladipo into the front court. He'll run the offense. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Thomas into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. From long range. Not getting the bounce. Butler to Oladipo. Yes, Victor Oladipo. Now 4 for 9. Whistle stops play. Timeout here for Atlanta as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. To Thomas.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Gets a look. Can't hit.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Second effort. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Denied. Oh, big man doing work right there.
Hawks with the basketball. Thomas to Williams. Takes stock of the floor. A shot no good there by Williams.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Tucker to Oladipo. It goes down.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Thomas with the basketball. His guys down big. Bam, Adebayo. Tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Terrific vision. Victor Oladipo buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Thomas to Williams. Driving right to the basket. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
To P.J. Tucker. Lou Williams sends it away. Heat recover. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Entering the game for the Atlanta Hawks, number 8,
Williams, deep right corner. Right to Williams. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. He'd have the basketball. Oladipo. To Waiters. Fires the three, and Dion Waiters still gets it to go down with a hand in his face.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Williams to Capella. He'd get control. Nothing going here on that drive. Now a steal by Atlanta.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
That ends the third quarter, and the Heat right now are feeling good. Hawks with the basketball to start this fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Isaiah Thomas at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 87% from the line. And he can't convert the free throw. Lowry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Short jumper off the mark. Another shot won't go either.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Baseline drive. The screen sets him up for two.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Oladipo into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Waiters to Oladipo. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Oladipo to Waiters. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Hawks have it. Thomas to Wright. He'd come up with it.
I'm looking at the bench right now, and the coach is saying, keep pushing it, keep going.
Victor Oladipo with the slam.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Down low for Jeng. Oh, emphatic slam.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Lowry. That pass stolen by the Hawks.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Thomas across the timeline. Down a bundle. Here comes the screen. Right to Thomas. Down low for Jeng. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Kyle Lowry trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw's good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Williams. Here's a chance from long range. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
So Lowry. Tucker. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
There you go. Finally, shoot your shot.
Here's Atlanta to Thomas. Down low to Williams. Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Lowry to P.J. Tucker. Knocks it down from mid-range.
And that footwork was absolutely off the charts. Just that space, splash.
Thomas to Williams. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
And scores. Strong take.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Waiters. Tucker. Cruises inside for two.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
John Collins at the line for a chance at a three-point play. 71% for his career. Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Miami's got it. Probing the defense. Oladipo to P.J. Tucker. Shot clock for the Heat down to three. Trying to cash in. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Trae Young. Has a chance. Jumper's good.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Oladipo into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To P.J. Tucker. Scores from the post. Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Can't connect from in close. Oladipo guarded by Clint Capella. To Butler. Down to 5 on the 24. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
John Collins here against P.J. Tucker. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Kyle Lowry rejects it. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. It's the Heat with the possession. Oladipo to Butler. Shot clock winding down. Butler. Off the mark. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Trae Young to Williams. to shoot for Atlanta. Lets it fly from long range. Pulled down by Dedmon.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Trae Young to Williams. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he buries it. Jay upping the ante from beyond the arc.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Defense, let's go.
Butler to Oladipo. Butler to Oladipo. Not that time. Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Sizing up the defense. Trae Young to Williams. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc for 3. Trae Young bothered just enough there.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
Trae Young to Williams. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Lou Williams at the line for 2 shots. A career 83% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Oladipo into the front court. He'll run the offense. And he knocks it down, Jay.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Trae Young to Williams. 5 seconds to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Trae Young at the line. And hits the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. And he missed it. 2 for 3 on this trip. Butler to Oladipo. It was right there. three at the buzzer. Hits the late three at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is all over. The Heat with the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Heat were simply amazing in this contest. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they scored their points. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Miami Heat. The Hawks did not look good in this one, and neither did the score. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight, because it's not going to help them forget about this game. Everyone is going to be talking about this one. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game track. Field goals.
The Miami Heat were allowed a few missteps because of how much better they shot the ball when compared to the opposition. They were rewarded for their accuracy for sure.
Player of the game.
Oladipo could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And here we've got the upcoming games for the Atlanta Hawks. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.